Hello, guys. Jacob here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up there, past Jake. You can't just leave him hanging on why your skin is different. I am future Jake, and I'm here to explain. Now, I felt that having a normal old human skin was getting a little old. I've had that skin for years. So I hopped myself into Skin Decks, and I crafted up a new skin, modeled after my bearded dragon. I'm quite happy with it, and I hope you are too. That's how you're going to be seeing me in all my Minecraft. Anyway, back to the video. And today, we are with Ether,
Yes, hello.
and we're going to be taking a look at the very important project that we have been working on.
About
We,
taking us about like what, a month, maybe even more to
yeah,
get about to get to where we are now. Um yeah, we're currently walking on a road right next to some beautiful water, I might add. This is actually, some of you might find this familiar. This is the park Cedar Point, which is one of the most popular, if not the most popular amusement parks in the world. It's pretty neat. So we
all right.
decided to
As we're
recreate it.
walking through the toll booth, you may see we're approaching quite the interesting parking lot. This is, in fact, as any good, amusement park needs, a Oscar Mayer Wiener Cart fleet.
Yeah. I mean,
That
how else
so,
are we going to obtain so many hot dogs in such amazing style?
of course, and so we've got a quite sizable amount of wieners at this park. Of course, we
Yes.
also coming through here, we have quite a bit of parking lot that we have a bunch of structure blocks set up to have this all, you know, um, it made it a lot quicker if we had as opposed to placing every single block. We also have the houses for the staff. How many of these are actually like representations of the actual house that would be here? I know this one is.
I think it's about five. Five of these are actually accurate, and then as we go down, it just gets like the apathy. It just spirals into like we just stopped caring and just
Yeah,
started
about
messing around.
this really whack house here. Ignore those massive jungle trees over there. Uh, Around here, this is the one I built. This is around when we stopped caring about what the houses looked like. We were getting tired of it. We have a modern house, and then of course we have all a nice green top with a nice creeper hole outside.
Yes.
And
Truly, the employee who works here just started out.
mhm.
They just got hired, so
I think this is
yeah.
what is this? Is this like the noob versus hacker really clickbait Minecraft video
It,
thing? We have the best.
like it's just one of those 2012 houses.
Mm-hmm.
Just disgusting with diamond. Although
And
it actually wouldn't be 2012 since there's netherite for a roof.
yeah,
I can
so
only imagine how long
2012
it's
take
taken.
or the 2020 take on 2012 Minecraft. This
Yes.
bedrock pathway is never gonna not piss me off. We have the little clearing over here. Nice public service announcement. Barry B. Benson, honey, 5Bs, 4Bs.
This is where the parking lot ends, and now it's really like this is might be where you recognize Cedar Point. It's the main entrance.
The welcome peepee.
I hate that. Okay, well,
Well, I mean, you built it. You're just not pleased with what it actually looks like.
yeah. So so this is still yet. I mean, there's still stuff that needs to be built on this entrance. For the people who've been there, you'll know that there's actually um, a roller coaster that threads its way through some towers here. It's called Gatekeeper. It's actually probably what we're going to work on next. Um, but yeah, there's a pretty cool element where it goes through these spires right over the front entrance. Interestingly enough, we've got basically, well, we've been working on the actual placing down of these blocks, but then there's also just a whole bunch of coarse dirt, and this is actually what's been taking, well, it took about like a month just placing all of this coarse dirt. So this is a completely well, as close as we can get to scale of the actual coastline of the peninsula itself. Um, the whole park is situated on a peninsula. Um, but what we had to do is we took basically a screenshot of Google Earth, like an overhead of the park, and then what we did is they Google Earth has this really convenient ruler tool that allows you to measure. And so what we do, obviously, because one block is the equivalent of a cubic meter, what you do is we basically made a measurement on that screenshot of what 100 meters would be. And so then these like redstone markers, each of those, like, they're spaced 100 blocks apart. And so basically what we would do is we'd fill in these big 100 block spaces, and then using those we could measure and get a more accurate representation of what the coastline itself would look like. And so this goes all the way around, really gives you a sense of scale for just how massive this place is.
Yeah.
like, like it's been about what, 2 months of work on
Hmm.
this. So
And to clarify, we did not place every single piece of coarse dirt by hand. We filled in the one by well, Peter filled in the 100 by 100 things with commands, and then we had to do the rest of the coast by hand.
right, so still quite a lot of work.
But we also have a good few Easter eggs that we've just put around here that are not actually you won't, let's say you won't find them in the actual park, if you will. Um, for
There's some,
example, the T Rex is, to my knowledge, I've never actually been to Cedar Point, but to my knowledge, the T Rex used to be there.
right.
And upon
So
finding out that there was a T Rex, I wanted to build it, so we have it here.
they used to have an attraction called Dinosaurs Alive, which is no longer at the park. But when they did have it, they promoted it with a big T Rex in the front, and so we decided to keep it
Hmm.
as a little bit of a nod to the past.
Yes, we also have an accident happening right outside. I see. I discovered a really like a nice way to just build an old lady. Uh, the like diorite slabs actually have a proper use now because I mean look at how well it looks like well it represents hair, and then you just get like that and you have a nice elderly person. And I thought, you know what, the place that I first put her, not the best, so I decided to have her run over by a car instead.
Mm,
And I think that suits it. I think that suits her much better. The crab rave that's happening over here. I don't know what's happened, but they've continued to expand. Like they've just multiplied. I have no idea how it's happening. I mean, like
this poor lobster.
I came back to this lobster, and he's been beaten and bruised and crucified. And they seem to be implying that crabs are the only acceptable crustacean. Um, yeah, no, they've achieved flight, and they understand English, and it's really quite worrying. I'm a
We're
little
gonna have to.
terrified for when they actually like breach the fence. Let's show them the Nether a little bit.
Yeah, sure. So one of the things that would probably be ideal for this place that we decided is that it's so big that if you decide to walk around in survival, but you just want to get from like one area to another, having a nether hub might be ideal. And so basically those pressure plates just teleport you down. We've got our nice nether themed um, like atrium, I guess it could be called.
Hmm. And we
So
have our Minecraft. We have our mascot Eugene, and it is not Eugene. It is Eugene. He's Strider, and
right.
he is going to be the park mascot and gets his own little home here in the Nether Hub entrance. Did
we're
you
all
walk
just
through
gonna
here?
we're gonna all ignore the fact that Snoopy is the real Cedar Point mascot in favor of, far
We get
superior
well. We
mascot.
can have him crucified somewhere else as well.
The roof of the Nether is where we've been keeping all of the structure blocks, so you can sort of see where we have basically these, I mean, diagonal slices of the parking lot, and we have variations for whether or not there's cars, or if they're full and if there's less cars. Um,
Excessive.
excessive. I don't want that to be the takeaway of the video.
Yeah, no.
It's like, look at how many cocks we can hide in this one recreation of Cedar Point. As of right now, there isn't that much left that we haven't shown. Um, a lot of work is gonna. I mean, we're gonna try and get a lot more work done, but it's kind of just been a slog getting through all of the more boring stuff like the parking lots and houses that nobody really sees when going in. But hopefully, our next update will have at least one, maybe even two roller coasters in. And then we might also have some work done on the marina, which is off to one side of the coastline. So yeah, right off into the sunset.
Of course.
Hold on. There we go.
Okay.
And now it's time to ride off into the sunset. Just as long as
Goodbye.
I get past this fence here.
Oh
Yes.
my, you're gone.
Uh oh.
Where that's terrifying. Right, we're gonna go in. All right, tell me when you're gonna blink.
I think I'm gonna blink. All right.
All right, I'm about to blink. All right, now we. All right, let's get into positions. We can start praying.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna blink.
Hmm.
Oh,
Gonna try and keep my
oh,
eyes as
I have to blink, Peter.
I suppose you.
Oh, oh, ah,
You're
Peter,
stuck there now.
ah, Peter, please.
Don't blink.
Why? Why?